Tonight, breaking news in the second attempt on Donald Trump's life, what authorities just revealed moments ago.
You guys know me better than anyone. You know, I basically disappeared for the end of the summer
I
because
know.
of the weight of this debate.
ABC News won't be the same without David Muir, but his departure is only part of the story. What he's chosen to do next has stunned even his most loyal fans. From award-winning news anchor to an unexpected future, this is a turn no one could have predicted. Let's go back how it all started. Background on David Muir. David Muir, a familiar face in American news, was born on November 8, 1973, in Syracuse, New York. Growing up on Onondaga Hill, he was part of a Catholic family. His parents, Ronald Muir and Pat Mills, separated when he was young, but they stayed on good terms as co-parents, always putting their kids first. Even as a child, David was fascinated by the world of news. At just 10 years old, he was already playing news anchor, setting up a cardboard box as his own little news desk. Inspired by Peter Jennings, the famous ABC news anchor, David would watch Jennings on TV and dream of one day having a job like his. His family's regular tradition of watching ABC News helped feed that passion. David attended Onondaga Central Junior-Senior High School, graduating in 1991. He didn't waste any time diving into the world of broadcasting. At 13, he landed an internship with WTVH-TV in Syracuse, where he helped reporters with their equipment and absorbed everything he could about the news industry. Muir even reached out to a local news anchor for advice, and the encouragement he received only fueled his ambition further. After high school, David went on to Ithaca College, where he majored in journalism. He was very involved with student media and worked as an anchor for ICTV News. David graduated with honors in 1995 with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. His passion for the field took him beyond Ithaca. He studied political journalism at Georgetown University and spent a semester in Spain at the University of Salamanca, adding international experience to his journey toward becoming a journalist. Early career. David Muir's journey took an exciting turn when he left college with a broadened worldview and a stronger grasp of Spanish. Those experiences would soon shape his career. After graduating, he returned to Syracuse, where he worked as a reporter and anchor at WTVH-TV from 1994 to 2000. Here, he dove into international stories, even traveling to Jerusalem and Gaza to cover the aftermath of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin's assassination. These assignments marked him as a reporter with a global focus. His dedication didn't go unnoticed. Muir received several awards from the Radio Television News Directors Association and the Associated Press for his impactful reporting. Then, in 2000, he moved to Boston, joining WCVB. This was a big leap forward in his career. One of his standout stories was tracking movements related to the events leading up to September 11th, which earned him regional and national awards, including the Edward R. Murrow Award and the National Headliner Award. Joining ABC News. With a solid background and a growing reputation, Muir joined ABC News in 2003, stepping into a national spotlight. He began anchoring World News Now, an overnight news show, which allowed him to build a fan base. His engaging style and ability to simplify complex news made him a standout. By June 2007, he was anchoring World News Saturday, solidifying his place at ABC. Then, in February 2012, Muir's career hit a major milestone when World News was rebranded as World News with David Muir on weekends, a clear sign of his rising influence. By March 2013, he took on another role, joining Elizabeth Vargas as co-anchor of 2020, where he became a regular in primetime, showing viewers his talent for storytelling and connecting with audiences. David Muir has made a big impact through his investigative stories and commitment to tackling tough issues. He's reported on some of America's most challenging stories, like the increase in homelessness among children, the BP oil spill, and the destruction caused by Hurricane Sandy. His work at ABC News has earned him numerous awards, including several Emmys. People know him not just for the stories he covers, but for his dedication to keeping journalism fair and honest. Over the years, Muir has also been invited to give graduation speeches, including one at Ithaca College, where he studied. In 2015, he was honored with an honorary Doctor of Letters degree from his alma mater, which was a special moment for him. His presence on screen has a relatable, trustworthy quality that makes viewers feel connected to him. This connection has helped boost ratings for ABC's evening news, turning World News Tonight into one of the most watched news programs in the U.S. leading World News Tonight. Muir's influence at ABC goes far beyond just strong viewership numbers. He's brought fresh storytelling techniques that resonate with a broad audience. Under his leadership, World News Tonight consistently topped the ratings, becoming the leading evening news show in America. His approach has not only shaped ABC's direction, but also made a lasting mark on how the network presents the news. In the 2023 to 2024 TV season, David Muir's World News Tonight pulled in an impressive 7 million viewers, easily outpacing its competitors like NBC's Nightly News and CBS's Evening News. What's even more remarkable, this marked the 8th straight year Muir's show held the top spot, something that hadn't been done in almost 30 years. His genuine connection with viewers plays a huge part in this success. Muir has a knack for breaking down complex stories, making them clear and engaging. Under his guidance, World News Tonight has topped viewership ratings in the critical adults 25 to 54 demographic almost every week, a testament to his understanding of what modern audiences want. Muir brings a fresh take to traditional news by blending classic reporting with contemporary storytelling techniques. He frequently uses social media to give fans a behind-the-scenes look, adding a personal touch to the broadcast. This approach connects traditional news with today's digital world, making the news feel more relevant. One of Muir's strongest skills is storytelling. His on-location reports and focus on human interest stories make headlines feel real and relatable. He often spotlights emotional narratives that add depth to the facts, helping viewers connect with complex issues on a personal level. Through his unique style and delivery, Muir has influenced not only how news is shared, but how it's perceived, raising the standard for broadcast journalism. David Muir has a way of drawing viewers in with his calm, confident presence. On screen, he seems unshakable, which is why so many people trust him with the big stories. Muir doesn't just report facts, he explains the why behind them, helping people understand what's happening and why it matters. His clarity and empathy make complex topics feel relatable, whether he's covering political drama or a natural disaster. When it comes to investigative journalism, Muir digs deep. He's covered big issues like gun violence, immigration, and climate change, going beyond surface-level reporting. His in-depth stories on gun violence, for instance, have sparked real conversations about policy and safety. It's clear that Muir wants ABC News to stand for responsible journalism that serves the public, not just flashy headlines. Under Muir's leadership, World News Tonight has become a go-to for current events. He has a knack for choosing stories that resonate with viewers. Whether it's election coverage or global events, Muir ensures the show is on top of what's happening now. His smart choices and thorough approach have driven the show's success and kept viewers coming back. But Muir's influence doesn't end with his own achievements. He also supports younger journalists at ABC News. He creates a collaborative environment where newer reporters feel encouraged to chase meaningful stories. Muir's mentorship is helping to shape the next generation of responsible, impactful journalists. David Muir has this incredible way of connecting with viewers. He appears calm and steady on screen, making people feel like they can trust him with even the most intense stories. Muir doesn't just give the headlines. He digs into why these events matter, breaking things down so everyone can understand. Whether it's a political crisis or a natural disaster, he makes complex issues feel clear and relatable. Muir is also known for going deep into investigative journalism. He's tackled major topics like gun violence, immigration, and climate change, often sparking real conversations across the country. His stories on gun violence, for example, have pushed people to talk about policy changes and safety. Muir is all about delivering journalism that serves the public interest, not just eye-catching stories. With Muir at the helm, World News Tonight has become a top choice for people wanting to stay updated. He has a great instinct for stories that matter to his audience. Whether it's covering a big election or international issues, Muir ensures the show remains in tune with what viewers care about. His thoughtful approach and smart choices have been a big part of why the show remains so popular. Muir's impact goes beyond his own success. He's helping build a strong team at ABC News. He supports younger reporters, encouraging them to chase important stories and grow in their careers. Through his guidance, Muir is shaping a new wave of journalists dedicated to meaningful, impactful reporting. Personal life and relationships. David Muir and Kelly Ripa became close friends after she once sent him an email, complimenting his on-air look. Though they've both clarified they're just friends, their playful back and forth on Live with Kelly and Ryan has sparked fan rumors about their relationship. Adding to the intrigue, Muir has joined Ripa and her husband, Mark Consuelos, on vacations, blurring the lines for curious fans trying to figure out their connection. Muir's reserved nature has led people to wonder about his personal life. Some speculate he might be gay since he isn't seen publicly with women, but he hasn't confirmed any relationship, whether with men or women. When asked about his private life, Muir usually shifts the conversation back to news or current events. This approach keeps his personal life low-key and protects those close to him from public scrutiny. Muir's social media, though, offers a peek into his interests and passions outside the newsroom. Travel is one of his favorite pastimes, and he often shares snapshots of his trips, whether exploring historical sites or diving into new cultures. His love for adventure shines through in these posts, giving fans a glimpse of a different side of him. Family is also hugely important to Muir, and despite his busy career, he remains close to his parents and sister. He often posts about family gatherings, showing a warm, relatable side that contrasts with his serious news anchor image. Another soft spot? His beloved dog, Axel, who frequently pops up in his social media. Muir's love for Axel hints at his quieter side, a love for animals and a sense of companionship that keeps him grounded away from the hustle of journalism. David Muir lives in the spotlight, but he keeps his private life under wraps. Balancing a big career with personal relationships can be tricky. Muir's approach? Stay silent about his personal life and create boundaries. It's his way of keeping a bit of normalcy in a world that always wants more. Occasionally, rumors pop up, like in 2022, when he was linked to someone named Sean. But details are slim, and fans are left wondering if there's any truth, or if it's just gossip. Even with his fame, Muir's romantic life stays a mystery, showing he values privacy over drama. His friendship with Kelly Ripa is a good example. It's based on mutual respect, not romance, proving Muir's relationships are real and not driven by media hype. While fans might be curious, Muir seems to balance his public and private worlds well. As he draws in viewers with his powerful journalism, people respect him not just for his career, but for how he keeps his personal life his own. In a time when celebrity lives are constantly under the microscope, David Muir takes a different path. Known for his solid journalistic reputation, he keeps his private life just that, private. Yet even Muir, respected as he is, hasn't been immune to controversies that come with fame. But how does he handle them? Let's look at some moments where Muir faced public and professional criticism and see how he navigated the challenges. One major incident unfolded during the highly anticipated 2024 U.S. presidential debate. Muir, along with co-moderator Lindsay Davis, was tasked with keeping order in a tense political climate, featuring former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. After the debate, Muir faced backlash, particularly from conservative audiences. Critics accused him and Davis of being biased, noting that Muir fact-checked Trump several times but didn't apply the same scrutiny to Harris. This perceived imbalance led to heated discussions online, with accusations of favoritism against the moderators. The criticism wasn't just talk, it affected viewership. In the days following the debate, World News Tonight saw a noticeable 12% drop in its ratings. Former President Trump even weighed in, saying that Muir's approach lost him the respect of many viewers. Trump's words resonated with some, especially among Republicans who felt the debate had been slanted against him. Despite the noise, Muir handled the controversy by sticking to his work, letting his commitment to journalism speak for itself. For Muir, these moments reflect the balancing act required in today's media landscape, where he faces both praise and critique as he works to bring news to millions each night. Behind-the-scenes drama at ABC. The debate controversy wasn't just about the numbers. It sparked conversations about journalistic ethics and how reporters handle politics. And it wasn't the only bump in the road for David Muir. Behind the scenes at ABC News, tensions grew between Muir and fellow anchor George Stephanopoulos. As Muir's profile rose, there were whispers of friction over their roles. Early in 2021, insiders said that Stephanopoulos even considered leaving ABC. He was reportedly unhappy with how the network was giving Muir more prominence during major events and special coverage. The situation got so serious that Disney executive chairman Bob Iger had to step in to mediate. This wasn't just a small disagreement. Iger's involvement showed how serious the divide had become. At the heart of it, Muir's ratings on World News Tonight were climbing, while Stephanopoulos felt sidelined despite his role as chief anchor. The resolution? Stephanopoulos got a contract extension, and Muir continued to take on more big assignments, without being officially named the top anchor. This behind-the-scenes drama highlighted the challenges of managing talent in a big news network. It also showed how competition can put pressure on professional relationships. Even though both anchors stayed with ABC, the incident revealed the complexities lurking behind the camera. And as rumors swirl about Muir's future at ABC, it's clear that the dynamics at play are anything but simple. David Muir recently took some time off from ABC, which got people talking. He shared glimpses of a vacation in Italy, sparking curiosity about what might be next for him. While he was away, anchors Whit Johnson and Lindsay Davis filled in, only fueling speculation. Rumors started swirling that Muir and Davis had been let go after moderating a presidential debate. The claims spread quickly on social media, but were soon debunked when Muir returned to the anchor desk. His vacation and the buzz around it made fans wonder if he planned to stay at ABC. However, there's no solid evidence that he's leaving anytime soon. On social media, Muir posted a relaxed snapshot from Italy, taking in the beautiful views. Fans and colleagues alike welcomed his posts, happy to see him enjoying some downtime. These interactions highlight just how popular Muir is and how loyal his audience remains. Despite his vacation, Muir has kept busy preparing to moderate an upcoming presidential debate. It's a major role, showing that he remains a key player at ABC News. Any talk of him leaving seems unfounded, especially given his ongoing commitments. Over the years, Muir has faced some criticism about his editorial choices. Occasionally, viewers feel World News Tonight focuses more on drama than on in-depth analysis, particularly during big news events. Some say that sensationalism takes over substance, especially during major stories like political crises or natural disasters. But whether in Italy or behind the anchor desk, Muir's dedication to his work keeps him in the spotlight, and his connection with fans remains as strong as ever. Some viewers feel that David Muir's focus leans toward ratings over journalism. While this may not spark the kind of big controversy seen in politics or internal conflicts, it does show a growing tension between what audiences expect and what journalism standards require. Muir has also faced questions on handling sensitive topics like race relations, police violence, and immigration. With these issues becoming more common in the news, anchors like Muir have to walk a fine line. They need to tell the story accurately while also respecting diverse viewpoints. For instance, when covering protests about racial injustice after George Floyd's death in 2020, some critics thought Muir's reports missed the depth of voices from marginalized groups. While some applauded his attempt to address these topics directly, others felt he could have done more to highlight underrepresented voices. It's a tricky balance for any journalist, telling the truth while showing compassion for those impacted. Despite these challenges, David Muir has shown resilience. Even with criticism, his show, World News Tonight, continues to lead in ratings, proving his strong connection with viewers. Muir doesn't often respond to critics directly. Instead, he stays focused on delivering quality news. This lets him build trust by sticking to what he's known for: solid, reliable journalism. He remains committed to covering major global events, from natural disasters to humanitarian crises. Through it all, Muir upholds the values of journalism, keeping the public informed and speaking truth to power. Lasting impact and future legacy. David Muir's path in journalism has had its share of ups and downs, from dealing with on-air controversies and workplace tensions to speculation about his personal life. Muir has faced plenty of challenges, but through it all, he has kept his focus on delivering strong, captivating news. In a field often called out for sensationalism, he strives to bring integrity to every story he tells. His ability to handle setbacks with professionalism keeps viewers tuning into World News Tonight. People don't just watch for his smooth presentation. They also admire his ability to tackle adversity with grace. In a time when trust in the media feels more important than ever, Muir has become a steady figure. He's a journalist who connects with his audience and sticks to telling stories that truly matter. Muir's fearless approach to reporting has helped shape the face of modern journalism. He covers stories that pull people in, from global crises to social issues close to home. He knows the importance of factual reporting, but also adds a human touch, bringing out voices and stories that might otherwise go unheard. His coverage of big issues, like the refugee crisis in Europe or the opioid epidemic in the US, has done more than just keep people informed. It has sparked real discussions, pushing these issues to the forefront. Muir finds the personal stories within these events, focusing on people's lives and struggles. This makes the news feel more relatable and helps viewers connect on a deeper level. Today, there is a growing concern about trust in the media, with more and more people questioning news outlets. Muir's dedication to accuracy and empathy has set him apart. His focus remains on delivering straightforward, unbiased news, even when faced with criticism or personal challenges. David Muir's influence goes beyond his own career. His work has raised the bar for broadcast journalism, showing that you can engage audiences without compromising on truth. His legacy is still unfolding, but his impact is clear. He's a journalist committed to telling real stories with integrity, connecting viewers to what's happening in the world, and inspiring future journalists to do the same. David Muir's focus on openness and accountability has been crucial in rebuilding trust in the media. He often talks about how important it is to truly listen to communities and understand their fears and issues. He shared this view during a Q&A at Arizona State University's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. For Muir, powerful journalism is rooted in building genuine connections with viewers. This approach has made him a reliable figure, especially in a time when trust in news is so vital. But Muir's impact goes beyond his own career. He's also become a guide and source of inspiration for aspiring journalists. His interactions with journalism students show his commitment to shaping the next generation of reporters. When he received the Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism, Muir encouraged students to follow their dreams and stay committed to truth-telling. He shares lessons from his own journey, emphasizing that success comes from hard work, perseverance, and a real passion for storytelling. Muir's advice resonates with young journalists, motivating them to tackle the challenges of modern news reporting. He urges them to find stories that truly matter to people and to stay sharp against misinformation. His belief that journalism is more important than ever inspires students preparing to enter a field full of both hurdles and opportunities. Through his example and his words, Muir shows that journalism can make a real difference. He highlights how listening, understanding, and staying true to the facts are essential in today's world. This focus on integrity has not only built his own career, but also paved the way for others who aim to uphold these values in the ever-changing world of news. David Muir's legacy shines brightly in the journalism world. For countless viewers, he's more than just a news anchor, he's a steady, reassuring presence. With his calm and thoughtful style, he helps people feel grounded, even during chaotic times. Whether covering natural disasters or political upheavals, Muir delivers the news in a way that respects his audience's concerns and emotions. Viewers rely on him not only for information, but also for a sense of stability. His voice is a comforting guide through some of the toughest stories of our time. Within ABC News, Muir is held in high regard for his commitment to quality journalism. Colleagues admire his professionalism and his dedication to high standards. By leading through example, he inspires a team spirit where reporters are motivated to dig deep and uncover powerful stories. Muir's career reflects his deep dedication and talent. Over the years, he has earned numerous awards, including several Emmy Awards and Edward R. Murrow Awards, which recognize his outstanding reporting skills. But his influence doesn't stop at national news. His international reporting from conflict zones and disaster areas has captivated viewers globally. People don't just watch him for updates. They watch him for the thoughtful and respectful way he handles these sensitive issues. Muir believes in reporting with dignity, ensuring that the voices and lives of those affected are treated with care. As of 2024, David Muir has an estimated net worth of $25 million, reflecting his success and impact in broadcast journalism. His annual salary of around $8 million from ABC News places him among the highest-paid news anchors in the country. Beyond his earnings, Muir has made some smart investments, including a stunning property on Skaneateles Lake in New York, which he purchased for $7 million. Muir's achievements and accolades showcase his dedication to journalism. From delivering breaking news to guiding viewers through challenging events, he has created a lasting impact in the world of news. His journey shows that staying true to one's values and striving for excellence can leave a meaningful legacy.